The Domiz refugee camp in northern Iraq. German Development Minister Dirk Niebel has come for a closer look. Germany has already provided almost half its pledged 400 million euros in assistance. Still, the camp is hopelessly overcrowded with more than 45,000 Syrian refugees. Most are of Kurdish origin and welcome in northern Iraq.
I think that what they've accomplished here in the Kurdish part of Iraq is remarkable. How they're accepting and caring for the Syrian refugees. 154,000 refugees are officially registered in Iraq, nearly all of them in Iraqi Kurdistan. Here they are granted freedom of movement and the opportunity to work if they can find a job.
What's unique here is that people can leave the camp whenever they want to look for housing or a job on the outside. They can also operate shops inside the camp or work, for example, as a shoemaker to earn a few Iraqi dinars. Sahan Hamad's family was among the first to arrive in the camp nearly a year and a half ago. 7 children and 7 adults live in a space of about 20 square meters. Her husband has found employment outside the camp and they've bought the television with his earnings. They don't want to go back to Syria as long as Assad is in power.
We want security. We'll only go back when it's certain that our children can live there safely and can go to school safely, and when our men can find work.
This camp school is presenting a concert for the German Development Minister. German funding helped build the school.
That's pretty snappy.
There are 3 schools in the camp serving nearly 4,000 children. Most of the teachers are also Syrian refugees, but they follow an Iraqi lesson plan. 3 more schools are planned by the end of next year. There's a supermarket a short distance outside the camp. The refugees aren't just handed baskets of food, they get vouchers. It's a project also supported by Germany. The vouchers can be used as cash in the supermarket. That way, the refugees aren't an additional burden on the community, but paying customers who increase sales. And that reduces social tensions.
The voucher system is a very good system for many reasons. One of them is that gives the refugees a sense of normalcy, that they come to the supermarket, they shop themselves instead of us giving them the food. It also gives them a freedom of choice to buy the brands that they already know and the kinds of food that they like.
The Domiz camp can't accept any more refugees. Garbage is beginning to pile up. The sanitation system is overwhelmed and diseases are spreading. And every day, hundreds of new refugees are coming over the border. Niebel has promised an additional 20 million euros to avert a regional catastrophe. But he doesn't want to increase the number of refugees that Germany has agreed to take in.
I think the government is doing a lot by taking in 5,000 Syrian refugees as well as Syrians seeking political asylum. On top of that, I'm convinced that whenever possible, refugees should be cared for as close to their homelands as possible, so that once the fighting is ended, they can quickly rebuild their countries.
The refugee camp at Domiz is likely to remain these children's homeland for some time to come.